Being too friendly and too nice is a recipe to be ignored. You want to aim for respect, especially as a man. Stop with the liking stuff. Stop. Because people are always going to make the choice to either like you or not like you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's no amount of convincing that can change that. They don't need a reason to dislike you. And also, they don't need a reason to like you. That being said, it's out of your control. It's out of your control. The best thing you can do is focus on what you have control over. Stop doing things for the purpose of validation, only validation. It's dangerous because it leaves you in a vulnerable state. It sets traps on you to be used, abused, and tossed to the sides later on. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be respectful or somebody that has morals or follows the law and follows direction. What I'm talking about is the overcompensation of sternness versus niceness. And I don't want to say kindness. It's just so tough to explain this one because there's a difference between being kind and being nice. Being nice is like an overemphasis to make sure people think that you're a certain way. It's almost an action for validation, if that makes sense. It's almost like overdoing it. And when they say nice guys finish last or nice people finish last, this is what they mean. They mean pushovers finish last, right? People say it, but they don't understand the context. And I'm not saying that nice is bad, but just the meaning of it and just the actions behind it that makes you call that is not good. Because, like I said before, especially as a person in dating, in leadership, wherever the case may be, too much of that puts you in a position to be harmed. Well, what I will say, what I should say, is aim to be a good person, be respectful, but also know how to have backbone. You gotta have backbone because this niceness is a way for you to be used, like I said before. And I'm not saying this to scare you away from being a kind person, but being kind and being nice are two different things. So let's define it for you people that don't really know. So an easy way to describe nice is a pushover. Easy way to describe kind is somebody respectful. Those two things. So the difference between somebody nice and somebody kind is somebody kind can be respected. Somebody nice can be used, can be manipulated. And oftentimes somebody nice is very insecure because they need external validation, if that makes sense. So aim to be respected. As a man, you shouldn't even care. The less you care, the better, because you'll be your authentic self. You don't really require people to tell you anything about who you are and who you're not because you know who you are, right? I know this video's all over the place, but this is such a complex topic because something like nice is associated with positive things, but at the same time, it can open a lot of doors to bad things happening to you. And I just want you to protect yourself, right? And the best way to do that is to know this. So, being respected, what is it going to come with? It's going to come with you obviously having backbone, being able to speak your mind, being able to disagree, not being gullible, like I said before, a pushover, being able to think for yourself, being able to demand what you feel you deserve. That's what it comes down to. And people that are truly respected are not really liked like that by the masses. But these individuals can have the best friendships with a few people. That's the thing, right? And that's the sacrifice. With a nice person, everybody's going to be around them, but everybody's going to be around them to the point there'll be a real crisis and that person will be hurt. As for the person that's respected, people need you. People need that person that's going to say it as it is, be honest, be straight up. Not everybody's going to like that, but people are always going to count on that. And that's the major difference between the two. You can count on one to tell you how it is, do enable you in ways that you may not like. You can rely on that with the person you respect. But with the person you like, that's nice, you expect them to tell you what you want to hear, to beat around the bush, be a wishy-washy type of thing. You know what I mean? But that is just my assessment based on my experiences. Okay, I'm not saying things to say that it's the way it is, but based on the things happening, based on being in leadership for many years, personal training, being on social media, dating, everything else, I've noticed that the respect route is a much better route to go as opposed to the like route. So to finish off the video, being too nice is a recipe for you to be ignored, for you to be disrespected, for you to be used, abused, and tossed to the side. I just want you to protect yourself because you deserve better in life. You shouldn't be walked all over. You shouldn't be somebody's doormat. You shouldn't be manipulated by people around you because you have kindness. It's okay to have kindness, respect, appreciation, love, and all these things. But there needs to be a time you have backbone. There needs to be a time you say, okay, that's it. You cut the line. You drew the line. You went over the line. There has to be times you exert your dominance, right? Because the niceness will bite you in the behind if you think that being liked is better than being respected. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Like always, get better every day, optimize yourself. I'll see you next video. God bless.